Ladies and gentlemen, I am very excited to present to you what I consider to be the missing piece of my vintage air HVAC retrofit Foxbody kit. Get ready for it. They have redone the HVAC control panel, and this is an absolute home run. I'll just give you a quick view of what else is in the box here. We get a new cable to connect this unit over to the ECU. We get a programming cable. Now stick around to the end of the video if you want to know how to program one of these units. And we also get a beauty bezel. So very nice little kit. Now a little bit about this, folks. These HVAC control systems, you have to get your hands on one and feel what I'm going to try my best to explain to you right now. But they have this like tiny little, it almost feels like a really well greased ball bearing. There's like detents for each one of your little settings, right? And they're kind of micro detents. Each one of these dials has the same thing. It's very, very nice to touch. It's a very nice tactile feel. Oh my goodness, it's awesome. And I have to be honest, I know a lot of other people were kind of surprised when Vintage Air rolled out the HVAC control system that, well, the kit originally came with, because Vintage Air has always done such a really good job of matching whatever car's HVAC control system they're retrofitting with what they looked like originally. And they have most definitely hit a home run with this one. It's almost, you're probably picking up on this too, but it's almost like a hybrid between the 87 through 89 dials and the 90 through 93, right? They're kind of a little wider at the bottom. I really like them. Now I'm really looking forward to seeing this thing lit up. Now for those of you that are maybe just checking in for the very first time and you don't know what it is that I'm talking about, this is how the unit looked with their like kind of version 1 kit. Okay, maybe I will turn the lights on for you so you can see it lit up. Very nice backlit LED. I actually, to be honest, don't really mind this. I kind of like these backlit dials, but really nice to look at. It's not like obtrusive in the evening when you're driving around with a dark cab. Not by no means the worst design at all, but it is different than what we're used to looking at, right? So that's why we're going to be installing this new one. Now this is by no means a very difficult install. We got 4 screws to take out of the old one and 4 screws to put in this one, and it's quite literally plug and play with the harnesses that they provide you with. However, we do have to program this at the end. Now, for anyone that's ever had a Vintage Air kit, you'll probably already know a little bit about this. It's not rocket appliances, but it is something that you need to take care and make sure that you do, because if not, all of this stuff is digital and this unit will not be able to talk to the ECU correctly, and it will think that low is medium and high is low, and it's, yeah, kind of a disaster. So you need to program it. I will show you how to do that at the very end, but bear with me. I'm just going to get the old one out. We'll drop this new one in, and then we'll get after programming it, and we'll light this one up and see how it looks in the dash. All right, I got her out. It's a sticky plug to get out of there, and it's a tiny little thing. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a quick little look at these two head units side by side. Now, definitely a lot more going on with the new upgraded one, right? It almost seems like more of a finished piece, but there is some explanation behind this too. And for those of you that are interested, we had Rick Love of Vintage Air on the Rollin' in My 5.0 podcast, came on, and we picked his brain on all this. And just for those of you that maybe don't want to go and listen to that interview or whatever, I'll give you a quick little rundown here. This kit, when they released it, they weren't sure how it was going to do. They didn't know how much time and effort they wanted to pour into developing this whole unit. So this was more of a universal, like, hey, let's just get this thing out there real quick kind of fix. And now that they've had all kinds of interest in the kit, they're like, well, let's get after what everybody knows us for, which is recreating the OEM style looking HVAC control unit. So there's a quick little look at it for you. Like I say, just a little bit more of a finished product. Now, I got to thinking to myself as I pulled this thing out, I was thinking I was going to have to run this whole harness, but why would I go and do that when it sure as heck looks to me like it's the exact same harness that I've already got ran in my car? So this is going to be even easier than I thought. I can just plug this guy in, drop the 4 screws in it, and we'll light it up. All right, folks, so it's time to program this thing. Now, I should mention before I go about doing this, Vintage Air does supply you with all of the instructions you need to program your HVAC head unit in their little package here. It's a heck of a package, actually. It even tells you how to remove your original, like I'm talking the Ford OEM HVAC head unit. So very detailed instructions. Anyway, so I'm just going to be following along with those, and we'll get this thing programmed up. Now, I'm out of hands, so I'm going to have to use this little turd over here to run camera for me. But before I do that, I'll just kind of show you inside here. So I mentioned that little gray program wire. I've now got a jumper tied into it, and I've just kind of made myself a little makeshift wiring harness here so I can touch this to my frame of my dash and ground it out and put this ECU into learn mode. So let me get Sadybug running the camera here, and we'll get after this. All right, Trouble. Don't screw this up.
Try.
All right. Make sure you're showing all the good folks at home all the good stuff, okay? Watch what you're doing in there.
Try. I love this GoPro, like turns where you point it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, first things first. We are going to turn the key on. Don't start it, but turn the key on. And we have to put our fan in high. We have to put the temp to hot. Then we got to go to defrost. Okay, now we're going to ground her out. And the blower motor should switch to medium speed. Sure sounded like it did, eh? Okay. And our ECU should be flashing red. Okay, yeah, we're good there. Now we're going to move to low, cold, and panel. Okay, now we disconnect. And the blower motor speed will change, indicating completion of calibration. Confirm proper operation of controls. Repeat procedure if necessary. Okay, well, let's confirm that everything's working the way it should. So now we're on panel. Let's crank it. Okay, we got panel.
Hey, Dad.
Just hold on. Let's go floor.
You need to open the door.
Okay. Now we'll go over to defrost.
It would be a bit easier to film if the door was open.
With it? Okay.
Can
Now
I?
we got defrost. Okay. Now let's just check if we go down to medium heat or medium speed. I would say that's medium. Geez, it's nice, all the little detents in this thing. You can really dial in your fan speed. Okay, I would say we nailed it, folks.
I'd
That's
say
kind of neat. So when you're off, your AC light turns off. When you're on, your little AC light lights up. Very, very cool. Okay, I think we did her, buddy.
Good.
Thanks, good filming.
Thank you. Can I flip the camera?
Can you what?
Flip the camera.
Sure.
Wait, you press the double black button, right?
What do you want to flip it for?
Just to show me.
Just to show you. Okay, yeah, hit this
Double.
one. Oh,
Yeah.
there you are.
My hair looks bad. We did it.
You did good, buddy. Thank you. Well, ladies and gents, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks so much for tagging along, and a very, very massive special thanks to Rick and Jason and all the guys and gals over at Vintage Air. Thanks so much for working with me on this, guys. I absolutely love it. I think the whole Foxbody community is going to love it as well. So thank you for doing this for us. It looks great. I can't get over the functionality too, right? Like how the little AC light lights up and high-tech stuff for the Foxbody. Anyway, the folks at Vintage Air are actually going to be at SEMA this week too. So I'm going to get this video out during SEMA. So if you're kicking around in Las Vegas, you can head over to their booth and check this thing out firsthand. I think they're going to be unveiling it there. So you can feel all those little detents that I was telling everybody about. And it's really a fun unit to like turn the dials on and stuff. Nice tactile feel. So yeah, head over there and check it out if you're in the Vegas area. I know Chris, the Infamous Project, and Lewis, and there's a couple other of them. They're going to be roaming around there, so maybe even run into those guys too. So anyway, thanks again, Vintage Air. Ladies and gents, thank you for watching. I hope this helps you guys. If you got one of the Vintage Air kits and now you want to upgrade it to one of this Foxbody head units, get over there on their website and check them out. So thanks for watching, guys. I look forward to speaking with you in the comments. Take care. Bye for now.